Well, hello, everybody out there in the land of make-believe. This is the holier-than-hell Reverend Bark Me Laughing Wolf, submortal cheerleader to the apocalypse and diabolical minion of good. And this is the Radwagon. I have it overhauled. And Kyle here overhauled it. This is Kyle here from G.H.Y Bikes, my bike shop at Everybody Likes. And he's going to go through what he's done to fix me up. So, Kyle, what'd you do?
All right, well, first of all, we wanted to get rid of those shitty shifters that you had.
Shitty shifters, gone.
So now you actually have triggers, buttons now.
Awesome. What kind are those?
So these ones are Sunrace, the N50, which is like the Acera, the Shimano equivalent. So just a little bit cheaper name, but not cheaper in quality.
Oh, okay.
That's just what I could get today.
Okay, they look fancy.
Oh, they are.
All right.
Look at all the buttons.
Yeah, buttons.
So we also put on some sweet tie-dye pedals to match everything else. And then, so those are stolen thermalites. We did 2 chains on there.
Okay, 2 new chains.
And then we did a rear freewheel on there.
This guy?
Yep. So
okay.
Or not, this is the derailleur. The
okay, you said this was good.
Yep, this is good right here. The freewheel on this was toast.
Oh, okay.
Freaking wore that thing to the ground.
And that's probably what was giving me a lot of my shifting problems, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, because I was having a lot of problems.
And then went through and we did a new bottom bracket. So that.
Oh, you did?
Yep. So that was pretty worn out.
Okay.
It wasn't completely blown out, but it was definitely a good time to change it.
Okay, it was a good time to change the bottom bracket. Got it changed out.
Threw a nicer one in there, so it's a little bit better sealed bearings, and everything feels solid now. So basically, half the things on this bike came off. Oh yeah, and I trued your rear wheel as well.
Oh, again, great. I've got new Sapum. I got good ones coming. I got good ones coming. So I'm gonna have have that whole thing restitched in a couple weeks.
Cool.
All right.
Awesome.
And then I'll probably look at getting the brakes redone then, because he says I need my brakes redone. So I'll probably do that then.
Yeah, it's a really shitty rear brake.
Yeah. All right, but otherwise, you think it's good. It's good to ride.
Other than that, this thing's ready to shred.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you very much.
Yep. Anytime, bark me.
All right, guys, that's what they did to my bike. And remember, ride safe. And then what's the other thing? Be seen. Hey, Bark Me's log supplemental. So I rode this bad boy, bad girl. I'm not going to assume it's gender. I rode my bicycle home and gave her a good old test run, and I do not know how to operate these levers at all. I got this one goes up, and this one goes down, and this one goes down, and this one goes up. One of them, they're the opposite, whatever I think. I haven't figured it out. I'm off to take it on a little bit of a test ride tomorrow, find out which does which. So the reason that I took my bike in the first place, which I didn't mention, was that you might have seen on my last video, can a bicycle replace a car? I had a flat tire here. My Schwalbe Balloon Big Apple tire, went flat, and I'd only had it for months, so I took the whole thing in. And since I got it, it didn't really shift very efficiently, and I felt like the back wheel had drag on it when the engine wasn't engaged. And that was since day one. And it seems like I was right, because whatever they did to it got the drag off the back wheel. But, so I got the Schwalbe tire a month ago, and on the way to work, day before yesterday, went completely flat. Went flat. And I'm like, oh, well, because it's a fancy tire. I'm like, I got a fancy, that was a fancy tire, but I've got a Mr. Tuffy tire liner in the fancy tire. So it's a balloon tire. It's a thick wall tire with the tire liner in it. And had 4 holes. He said it had 4 holes. It had one that looked like a pinch, which I don't know how I could have got a pinch, because I baby this thing. I don't hit bumps. I take everything slow. It's never gone over a curb at any speed. But said one of the holes could have been a pinch, and then the other 3 holes were all over the place, and they were through and throughs. So I have no clue how that happened. So that's why I took it in, because of that, and it just I've done 5,000 miles on it. When I first got it, there was a bunch of stuff I wanted to replace, and it was all new stuff. So I was like, I don't necessarily want to replace all this brand new stuff. But now that it is not new anymore, and in fact, as he was saying, some of it was pretty worn out, I didn't feel so bad about switching it out. So switched out all the new stuff and rode it home. Rode it about it was about 3 miles. Rode about 3 miles and learned that I don't know how to operate the shifters, and that it's running better than when I got it. So I'm pretty happy about that. Thanks again, Kyle, and all y'all guys down there at G.H.Y Bikes. And again, stay safe, be seen.